nice and big. Start to get those shoulders to loosen up. And switch directions. Excellent. We'll switch arms. And switch directions. Good. We'll do our swings forward and backwards. Start to feel your chest loosen up in between your shoulder blades, your mid-back. And we'll work into our legs. So we're gonna pull side to side. Outer glute, outer thigh works, and then we get that inner thigh to pull. And we'll switch. And now we'll go forward and backwards on that first leg. We start to feel our hip flexors, quads, hamstrings, and glutes activate for us. Today, you guys will just need a set of weights, but you're also gonna need a chair, bench, stool, whatever you have, just for a couple of exercises. And now we'll move into our body weight exercises, starting with hip hinges, feet shoulder width apart. We just hinge at our hips, I know. Stick your butt to the back wall, keeping your spine nice and straight, creating as much distance from your tailbone out through the crown of your head as you can. Really feel those hamstrings lengthen, and then feel like you're squeezing them to stand you up nice and tall. Do 2 more, and we're gonna transition into our squats. And for our squats, you may wanna widen your feet just a little bit, but now we're gonna lower our thighs parallel to the ground, push your heels against the ground to create some power and force. As we stand up, think about those shoulders staying pulled back, core stays nice and tight. We're gonna go for 3 more here. Excellent. So I'm gonna explain the caterpillar burpees in those first 4 exercises here. You guys take a little bit of time to stretch out anywhere that needs warm, or you can do something that'll get your heart rate up a little bit to get that core temperature rising. So caterpillar burpees, we're gonna start obviously with our feet on the ground. Then we bend over, put our palms on the ground, and we walk our palms out as far as we can. That might be beyond your shoulder, and that's gonna tax your core a little bit more. Then you jump or step your feet in, jump up, hands go out. You can jump your feet back, and then you walk your hands back. So again, walk hands out, jump or step feet in, jump up, hands down, jump or step your feet back, and then gradually walk your hands back up, okay? So that's the caterpillar burpee. So we'll do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off of those. Then we'll dive into more of our strength work. So squat thrusters, we load our weight up on our hips, and that squat that we just warmed up, we're gonna do it the same way. So weight in our heels, we squat back, holding tension in our inner thighs, get ourselves to parallel, push against the ground to be explosive up, and as we stand up, We push the weights overhead, squat down, push up. So we'll be there. Then we have pullover sit-ups. So you're gonna have the weight in your hands. Your arms will extend straight overhead. Then with your lats, you're gonna think about pulling right over your center, sitting up, and then nice and in control, honestly as slow as you can, roll back down, arms go back, lats engage, we pull over our chest, sit up, nice, slowed, controlled, down. So we'll be there. Then we have Bulgarian squats. I'm gonna switch you guys halfway through each time, but we'll have one foot down, weights loaded at our chest, we just squat down, come up. Really working these quads and working them almost double time because we have one leg taken out of it. Then last exercise is gonna be tricep dips with a knee drive. So for these dips, I want us in our reverse plank position. We're gonna dip, come up, one knee comes up, two knees come up. Dip, drive, drive. You're trying to hold good stability when you drive that one knee up because you're obviously becoming a little bit more unstable, taking a point of contact away, okay? So those are the first 5 exercises we're gonna do. But for 3 minutes right now, we have the caterpillar burpees, 30 on, 30 off, 30 on, 30 off, okay? So.
Sorry, Lexi, how many do we do of each exercise before moving on to the next?
So we're gonna be in each exercise for 45 seconds.
I probably missed that. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is.
You're totally, I don't think I said it, to be honest. So I'll cue you guys when we're switching, but it's not a set number, but this one is just time of each exercise, okay? All right. Okay, let's start. And it's not usually 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. It's, what is it, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off? So sorry, guys. That's what we're doing, actually. Let's start, though. Hands down, they walk out. Jumper hop your feet in. Jumper, well, you are jumping up or doing what you can. Feet go back. So the only thing that you're walking is the palms whenever they're moving. And relax. We go again in 3, 2, 1. Just doing burpees, but they're slowed down because we're walking those hands, but you should feel that increasing the tension in your hamstrings, really warming them up. Relax. 1 minute down. 2 more to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Try and not come up between reps when you're walking your hands. So your hands should walk back, come to your feet, and then walk right back out. Relax. Halfway there. We go again. In 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Palms staying as flat on the ground as you can. And relax. 2 minutes down. 1 minute to go. And let's begin. Push yourself here. We're getting that heart rate up to start class. And then it's going to slow down when we do our strength parts. And we'll tax again with those skater jumps. Relax. Last little break. before we jump in 3, 2, 1, last round. Push it here. Keep going. Push it, push it. See if you can get one more in. And relax. Quick little recovery. And then we are in it for, it'll be about 10 minutes of work here going through these exercises. But we're gonna keep moving through all of it. Quick recovery before we hit that Tabata again. So, grab both your weights. Let's go in to squat thrusters here. Weight back, explosive up. I want you to feel like you're building tension as you squat down, like you're squishing a spring down, and then letting go to stand up. Powerful, but remaining in control. You have 15 more seconds right here. Then we're on the ground for those pullover sit-ups. Keep going. Good, to the ground. Remember, arms are straight, and we engage lats to pull over our chest, sit up. Let's go. Then we control down. I don't want you just flopping down. Really feel like you're controlling your body sitting back. Really also think about your lats. Pulling that weight over your chest and then keeping them engaged as you sit up. So we're getting that full 360 core work. We feel our abs in the front working, lats in our upper back working, and mid back. All right, so let's hop up. Bulgarian squats. We've got about 20 seconds on each side here, okay? Make sure that foot's out far enough where our knees getting to 90. Push through our heel. Hips go into full extension at the top. Trying to get as many reps as we can in here. Maybe not this first time as you're getting comfortable with movements. Switch legs. But after this, once you understand the flow, the movement patterns, then we're gonna work to push that rep count, which will push our heart rate. Stay in it, 10 more seconds. Good, weight down. Get yourself in that reverse plank off your chair. Dip, knee drive, dip, knee drive, knee drive. Make sure before those knee drives, you pull those hips up into a good reverse crunch off your chair. We're almost there. Last 10, and we're back into squat thrusters. Good, hop up, grab your weights. Here we go, round 2. Squat, explode, push those weights up. You may want to turn your toes out just a little bit in your squat. That's gonna give you A little bit more space in your heels to get lower into that full squat depth. Stay in it. Last 5. Good, to the ground, pull over sit-ups. Controlled down. Holding that weight, even with your chest. We have 10 more seconds here. And we're hopping up into our Bulgarian squats. Good. Hop up. Get one leg up on that stool, bench, stack of books, whatever you got to work with. And we start. Lower, stand, hips extend, glutes squeeze. Loading all of our weight in that front leg, especially that quad. And switch your legs. Get right into it. Stay with it. Good, weight down. Tricep dips to knee drive again. So we dip, drive, drive, dip, drive, drive. Think about pulling your core tight. That's what's driving your knee up. I know it's hard. We want to think hip flexors, but think abs, abs, abs. We're almost there. Last 10. Stay in it. Stay in it. Good. Back on our feet. Last round here. Squat thrusters. Squat. Drive. Try to control your tempo here. Don't let yourself stop moving. We're halfway through. You're loading up that spring to bounce out. Last 10. Last 5. To the ground. Get there for our sit-ups. Keep those feet glued on the ground as you sit up. Keep it up. We're halfway through this one. Think about what we're working here. We're pulling ourselves up with our core. We're not trying to use momentum. We don't swing our legs down to pull our upper body off that ground. Good, hop up. Bulgarian squats. Get one foot up on that chair, and we're in it. Lowering, make sure this knee isn't shifting over that toe. Good, switch sides. Last time doing this. Push it, get that thigh parallel to the ground. We have 15 more seconds here. Then our last round of those tricep little boogers. Good. Set yourself up. Reverse plank. Let's get after it. Knee drives. Lowering yourself so that those triceps get parallel to the ceiling, and then pushing through your palms. Keep going. Ten more seconds. Work, work. Last 5, stay in it. And relax, my friends. Woo! Okay, done. Have a little recovery. Then we have 3 more minutes of Tabata. This time, skater jumps. So, for these, you'll need a little bit of room. You, I think, can get your chair or bench out of the way. So, we know how skater jumps work. We start on one leg, jump to the other, and we go back and forth. You always have the option to go down and touch the ground and stay down in your legs a little bit more. You're obviously gonna feel the burn a little bit more that way, but that's not a horrible thing. We have about 20 more seconds, then we do 20 on, 10 off. Whew, for 3 minutes, just like we did those caterpillar burpees. Here I want you to set a distance in front of your head, and you're trying to maintain that distance the whole time. Be explosive off one leg, and we'll be way more than 2 times more powerful off 2, okay? So, get yourself set up, see the distance you're aiming for, and let's start. Back and forth. Again, the goal here, heart rate shoots up with cardio. And relax. 10 quick seconds. Get a couple deep breaths in. Tell your body we're turning over into recovery mode. Right before we jump back in, let's go. Push it, push it, push it. 10 more seconds, stay in it. And relax. 1 minute in. 2 to go. We got this. Whew. Let's start. Try to increase your reps, maybe push yourself. Don't let your reps go under what they started at. Control your pace here. Relax. Halfway through. Woo! We go again in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Explosive. Back and forth. Taking time off that you spin on one foot. Relax. Whew. 2 minutes down, 1 to go, then you guys have recovery again. And we're off. Push, 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 let's go. Good, relax. Get that good recovery in. This is our last one. Make it your best one. I know those legs are burning, but here we go. Push. Keep it up. This is the end. Know that. Keep going. Keep going. We're almost there. Stay in it. Good. Relax. Water. Deep breaths. You know the drill. Okay. Here we go. Sorry. Yes. Alternating shoulder press. Very simple. We can either do it standing or kneeling. Either way, we're thinking of good, strong core in between. Right arm presses up to start, and we're just alternating. Dumbbells aren't at the same place at once, so pretty straightforward there. Then we have curtsy lunge pulls with a leg lift. So we're doing the curtsy lunge we always do. At the bottom, we give an extra pulse, come up, lateral leg lift. Other way, extra pulse, up, leg lift. Pretty straightforward there. Then we're going into plank pull-throughs. So we just need one weight. We set ourselves up in a good high plank. Hands under shoulders, butt down. We're not up like this. Our butt's down. It's engaged through our quads. Weights under our stomach. And we just pull with our left hand to our left side. So we just pull underneath us, rocking back and forth, trying to create a lot of stability in this core box from our shoulders to our hips. We're pretty solid there, not tons of movement. Only movement's really coming laterally from our shoulders, our elbows. Last movement, we work that hip hinge in again with our good morning to tricep extension. So we hold one weight below our back. All we're doing is that hip hinge, but this time it's loaded, so we have a little extra resistance. So we hinge over, feel those hamstrings work, snap them, we come up, full extension, glutes engaged, and then at the top, add a tricep extension. Back, up. You'll have a micro bend in your knees, but it's not a squat down, remember, it's hinging, creating length in those hamstrings, okay? I'm gonna turn the fans on quick, then we're jumping into this. Same thing as last time. Okay. Get your dumbbells. We are starting with these alternating shoulder press. Remember, our core is engaged here. Our shoulders are pulled back and down. We're getting that arm up into full extension. Pushing up through our shoulder. But I also want you to think about lats coming into play a little bit here. You're also pushing that lat to take some of the tension off of your shoulders and controlling the weight down with that lat. Good. Rack both weights on your shoulders. We lunge, pulse, lift, switch, lunge, extra pulse, lift, switch. I want you to, obviously during this lateral lift, Again, think about core stability. We're not really leaning to lift that leg. We're just pulling with the outside of our butt. And, excuse me, I also want you guys to think about pulling your toe up towards your shin. We're here for 10 more seconds. Good. One weight under your stomach. Good high plank position. And we're doing pull-throughs here. Always the option to take this on your knees, but push yourself here. See if you can hold it for maybe this whole round, and then you do your knees for the 2 second rounds, or the first half of this round, or the first half of every round. You guys have done this so many times since we started. I know you're fully capable of pushing yourself, and it's probably more fear than anything that you're not gonna let yourself go there. So try it. Good, hop up. Still just one weight in hand. Stack behind us. We hinge, lengthening hamstrings. Stand up, push up towards the ceiling. Hinge, stand up, push up towards the ceiling. Stay in it right here. Woo! 15 more seconds. These triceps are getting lots of love tonight. Last 5. Then we grab our second weight. Good. Alternating shoulder press. Back to the top. Let's go. We know the movement now. Our body understands what we should be doing. So let's tap in and think about where we're working this round. If you need a little bit extra during this, you can hold a half squat. Push those legs a little extra. You got it in your tank. 20 seconds. Keep your shoulders nice and level here. We're gonna do that by thinking about our core staying engaged. Good. Rack your weights. Curtsy lunge. Pulse, lateral leg lift, switch. Really feel that extra pulse there at the bottom. Whew. We got it. $15 more seconds. Stay in it here. Last 5. Good. Meet me in a high plank. Hands under shoulders. Think about corkscrewing those palms into the ground. Pushing your shoulder blades apart in your plank. Butts down. We're trying to stay stable, level. We got it here. We're almost done, you guys. Last 10 in this plank. Try to get up and hold the plank even if you need to. We got it. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Hop up. We're doing those good mornings to tricep extensions. Here we go. Push through. Feel those legs lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Then you snap those hamstrings and glutes to pull you up with some force. Keep working, you guys. 15 more seconds in this one. Then we have our last round through. Last 10. Good. Last round through. Let's get after it here. Alternating shoulder press. Let's go. Push yourself this round. Keep yourself moving. Come on. Those shoulders are on fire, and they should be. Just keep them moving. Keep your core tight. We got it. Push, push. We're in it, last 10 here. Then we're into those curtsy lunge. Pulse leg lifts. Good. Rack your weights. Let's do it. We lunge, pulse, lift, switch, lunge, pulse, lift, switch. Stay with this. Let's go. Remember, it's the last time. Whew. For each of these. Stay with it. We're here for 10 more seconds. Finish this one strong, and we're into our high plank. Meet me there. Hands under shoulders. Feet back. Quads engaged, butt down. Thinking about balancing your favorite meal, your favorite drink, your favorite pet, your favorite anything on your back. You're nice and stable. Let's go, guys. Halfway through this. Last 10. Hold it if you need to. For 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Hop up. Weight behind your back. Keeping distance between your tailbone and the crown of your head. We hinge. Stand. Tricep extension. All the way through the time here. Then we're just gonna jump right in to our bicycles. Stay in this. We're not gonna get that rest. Sorry. So I think my headphone just died, but I think you guys can hopefully still hear me. Let's talk louder. It's not my day. Good. Meet me on the ground. Let's get after it. You guys know what the bicycles are, but I'll talk you through it this first 20 seconds, so it should be a little lax for you, but I know what to do. So we lay back, hands behind shoulders. We bring that elbow to our knee. Push through your heels. Feel those obliques. Work, work. You're holding an apple between your chin and chest. Relax. For 10, And we go again. I want you guys to do controlled movements. That may mean slow. You'll feel a little bit more burn that way. Let's go. Push, push. You're crossing your midline with that elbow, feeling those obliques work, straightening that bottom leg all the way out. Good, relax. This is meant to be a little ab burnout here at the end. You are more capable of doing it. We're off again. Crunch, crunch. Collection. Let's go. All the way through. Relax, halfway. Best half here. You're gonna feel the burn, but push all the way through it. Let's go. Cross, cross. Shoulders are pulled up off the ground. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Relax. 2 minutes down. We have 2 more working blocks of 20 seconds. You can do anything for that amount of time. Let's go. Push. Legs straight. Toes are pulled toward chin. You're leaning with your heels. All the way through. All the way through. Relax. Woo! Maybe do a quick little glute bridge if you need to stretch out your abs, but we're about to go back. In 3, 2, 1. Last round. Let's get after it. Burn out right here. Here we go. Abs on fire. Push, 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 push. Last 10. Stay in it. You can do this. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Heck yes. All right, grab a quick drink of water. Don't stretch out because we're on the ground. Stretch on the ground because I'm a sweetheart like that, whether you guys believe it or not. Couple quick drinks of water. Then we'll start in tabletop. All right. Hands on your shoulders, knees under hips. Let's do some cat-cows to start. So we tuck our chin, push our shoulders apart, arch our back, lifting it to the ceiling. Hold that for a couple seconds, and then we sink down into cow. So we lift our forehead to the sky, drop our stomach to the ground, and lift back into cat. Sink down into cow. And we're back up into cat. And down into cow. From here, we'll connect our big toes, spread your knees wide, sit back toward your heel, reach those hands out, and you can rest your forehead on the ground. We're in child's pose. Take some nice deep breaths here. Start to feel your heart rate slowing down for you. Now hold down here. I want you to walk your hands as far to the right as you can. Feel a nice stretch down that whole left side of your body. From your fingertips, down through your triceps, into your lats, through your mid-back, down through that side body, the low back, your hip joint, maybe a little bit down into that glute. And now we'll walk the other way. Mimicking that stretch we did on our first side. And we'll go back to center one time. And then what I want you guys to do is kind of cover yourself through. So you'll push and end up. It's literally cobra, but thighs are on the ground. I was like, I don't know how else to describe it. Really feel this stretch. And the opposite way in our low back, and we tend to work it during class, through your chest, especially through those abs we just worked. And then, whatever transition's best for you, we'll go to our run. We'll put the soles of our feet together. Nice little butterfly stretch, feel those hips. You can put your elbows on your inner thighs. Some head rolls here. Both directions. Good. Legs reach straight out. We cross one over the other, opposite elbow to the outside of that leg, and put equal force on each other, which forces you to turn, turn, turn. Try and see that back wall behind you. Think about your mid-back really getting rotation right here. And we go the other way. Excellent. And we can rock back onto our backs here. Starting with our figure four. One ankle crosses over our knee. If this feels like a good enough stretch for you, then by all means stay here. If you need a little bit more, you can pull that knee into your chest. And we'll switch. And we'll bring our feet together, down on the ground, let our knees fall opposite direction here. Open up those hips. I want you to feel like there's 100-pound weight standing up from each knee. Really let your legs fall heavy. Not doing anything to hold them up. Yeah, let's up our legs up, squeeze them in tight to our chest, do a little egg here, pour it to them, roll around, squeeze tight, feel that low back loosen up. And relax that head back. Stack those knees over your hips, put your ankles in line with your knees. With your shoulders staying glued to the ground, we're going to rotate side to side. Nice and slow. I just got an excellent back crack. About 3 to 4 each way. And then give yourself some love for showing up today. Thank you guys. And stretch yourself more if you need it. Drink plenty of water. And
see everyone Thursday.